Hey guys, coming to you still from Mexico. So I'm saying hola, ¿cómo estás? I hope you're doing great. I took a day off yesterday, but I'm back with the Daily Insight. And just so you know, if you're just finding yourself here, the Daily Insight is inspired by the numerology, but the readings are timeless. So when you find this, it is meant for you. Today, we're getting the numerology all about the number six. Number six really talks about integration, but we're also got the angels coming in twofold, the archangels. So they're coming in to teach us something about this new structure. We're going to be building 2 by 2 with them. All right. So let's see what's going on. We're going to do the diamond spread because this is the diamond in the rough. I'm getting a lot of that Aladdin and Jasmine vibes. And there's been this healing both sides of the relationship. The feminine aspect is really walking into its true nature, really, instead of being led, is being the leader. Okay, I said that one up one on the clock. And the masculine is also walking into its authenticity and rising to not be ashamed of who they are. And this collaboration is going to create, well, a lot of magic. So let's get into it. As is happening within you, is also happening, around you. So this is definitely coming in as a love connection between you and another. Okay. But also is letting you know that you have a love connection happening within you. All right. So let's go ahead and see what the archangels want to bring in with us. We're using our archangel fire. We're going to be doing the diamond spread today, which is really going to be evaluating as above, as within, so without, so below. So, what is going on? And how can we get this healing and get ourselves into alignment, right? Okay. And we'll also be using the Archangel Animal Oracle. And whenever you see the archangels, they're here to teach you something. Jay, can you turn it down? I am on vacation. You may hear some of my family coming in. I can't control them. I wish I could. I've done a couple pre shuffles. We're going to do 4 on camera, okay, which means that we're actually highlighting for both sides. We're going to do 4 shuffles, pull 2 cards. And that's really talking about the 4th chakra is really what's being highlighted today. Okay. So we've got our treasure chest, our root chakra, our sacral chakra, and our solar plexus. So this is really all about this area, your gut, trusting your gut. And that's a big thing that the angels want you to know. It's all about trusting what you think. Okay. Not really, it's okay to collab and talk to others, but really taking the time to go within and really collaborate with your angels. I mean, that's why they're coming up strong. They want to teach you something about this relationship that you may not be seeing. So let's go ahead and get into it. Couple shuffles. We've got number 12 here. We've got the Sud Jose. We get this a lot. We've been getting it a lot this past month, especially. And we're really trying to keep things in balance. This is especially making a lot of sense because the feminine has been a little bit out of whack, kind of dipping down to allow that masculine energy really to do some healing, really pulling back. So there's been this general sense of pulling back, but also with that respect, there's been some confusion, right? So if that resonates with you, Divine Femmes, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. Have you been feeling confused? Have you been feeling a little off? Have you been having a hard time connecting? All right. If you resonate with these messages, give me a like on the way in. Make sure you ring the bell. Of course, subscribe. When we get to 140 followers, I'm growing this page and I want to grow it like mad. So please share with everybody you know so that we can spread these messages because they are just so amazing. As hopefully you will see. I see somebody's in here. Thank you for the like. And when we get to 140 subscribers, I'm going to raffle off. I'm going to do a giveaway for one lucky person. So anybody who shares this video, you go in a raffle to get a 30-day free oracle from me. Okay, 6 cards. It's going to be really deep. I think you're going to love it. All right, it's one of my specialties. So yeah, so we've been out of balance. Okay, we've been walking the tightrope is really what it feels like, right? And all the way in the background, what I'm seeing back here is this is like a new portal that we've walked through, right? So we've come into this new year. That's this new portal, and the energy is just kind of, really kind of scattered. There's almost like a supernova, right? That scatters the energy, and there's this reconfiguration to build, okay? And so we've got the building blocks. On those blocks that we've been having, we're going to build a new structure. So let's get into it. We're going to shuffle 4 times, okay? Oh my goodness, I just love this. Okay, this is a cycle. Okay, we're coming to the completion, and this is Archangel Ariel, and she's kind of looking off into the distance. And I have been feeling this. We had the antelope. If you check out the community board, we've got the antelope that came forward. We're really kind of dealing with that African continent this week. So I'm not surprised to see, the lioness coming forward as that whole because that's really part of the message. In fact, that's how I got to the message of the antelope was from the movie The Lion King. The stampede in which killed Mufasa is kind of what came up to lead me into today's animal wisdom that's just came up. I just posted it. But there's also this unicorn, okay? And I want to talk about both sides here. She's kind of leaning into the masculine here. This is the divine masculine. She's really taking her time. She's sitting back, and that's the confusion. It's like we're used to this synergy of receive and move, but the divine feminine is really just pulling back and really kind of like pulling back its reserves, allowing yourself to regrow, regenerate. All the re's, especially during this Mercury, I can't even talk. Mercury retrograde. See what it does to us? And the divine masculine. Look at the unicorn. Okay, so she's kind of just leisurely laying back, waiting for the magic to happen. All right. And it is going to happen. We've been talking about this for over a year. Okay. And I just know it's going to happen. No inverses today. We've got number 24. And isn't this interesting? This is so interesting because this is the actual numerology. If you add all the numbers together, you get a 24, which leads to the vibration of a 6. This is how I knew that there's a collaboration in our structure. And look at this. We've got the dog here. We've got this Jeremiel. And it's being developed. Look at how he's got like these mitts on. He's in the ice cube. There's this icing, a freezing happening. It's like the deep freeze. And this literally is something that many of you are feeling within you, okay? And so this is just kind of validating those feelings. Oh my gosh. I'm just laughing because this is just like totally picking up on the energy that I'm feeling. I hope it's resonating with you. We've got the twin Erin. Now look it's literally the divine masculine, the divine feminine, blinded, fast moving energy coming together this is almost like the justice card. Okay, so this is a divine justice. This has been a deep dive. And so that's why we keep referring to it. And the angels just want to keep you posted because this has been a lot of work for everyone who resonates. Oh my gosh. And the hardest thing is about keeping yourself in balance. Okay. Keeping yourself in balance with this fast moving energy, watching what you're saying to one another and watching what you want to grow, because anything that grows on fear is really not going to be the best structure. It needs to be built on love. Love, love, love. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at our 4th card. I just love this card. We've been getting this a lot. There's this alignment. Here we go. Balance to our abundance. This is what Sophia is telling us. We've been pregnant, okay? We've been pregnant and we've been birthing, like literally birthing this connection. And it has been something, okay? So if you find yourself here, it has been something. But what's being unlocked here? You see this like crown around her, this is the back of her head. As we go through the cycles of life, as we start to birth something new, and it's like this anticipation. We're not really sure. It's just like, in some ways, we want something to grow, but in some ways, we want to bring this wisdom, right? And all this collaboration, and this is just like having a child, basically. But this is really talking about this divine union, and the earth is really, what is happening to what is happening to all, and the earth is going through this as well. And so that's what I'm feeling here. But what's opening more than anything is our authenticity as the floodgates open in the well of dream chakra. And I am feeling that there's an activation coming into that chakra this week, as we step into our confidence, as we step into our solar plexus, as we step into our authenticity, we can we the well of dreams comes in to kind of flood with our imagination and really helps that creativity to soar. So, as above, what does your higher self want you to know? Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and intuitively read this card, and then I'm going to go ahead and let you know a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm just seeing what's on bottom, which we'll share in a moment. Look at all this purple. Look at the spiraling. This is a really, look at the scepter. And also the number 40. Okay, so structure with spirit. So this is just a double confirmation that spirit has been bringing this in, that the cosmos have been playing a role. And you watch it 12:12 on the clock. What? 12:12 on the clock. That's our first angel number for today. And let me tell you, it's like there's so much happening in the background. And at the forefront, it's like we're watching this alchemy. Okay, I want to grab this. Let's read a little bit about this guy. Melshiz, I'm gonna mess up his name. Oh my gosh, I gotta learn to say some of these names of these archangels. So he is part of number 40. Sorry. I believe he is the very last one. Yeah, he is the last card. And there's something to be said about that. His message is, beloved. This message comes with confirmation that you have now been initiated into the order of the Melchizedek, an etheric lineage of ancient souls who are returning to earth to assist with ascension. I am with you always. I have got full blown goosebumps and knowings jumping all over the place, because those of you that found yourself here, this is a love connection. This is a divine love connection. And I'm going to tell you what, this love connection has not been easy. Okay. There have been many initiations, many triggers, many trials and tribulations. Yes. But here we are. We've got the universal logos, the president of the universe. He represents the overlightning conscious of the cosmos. He's the grandfather of the archangels, the keeper of the ascension pathway. And he acts as the bridge between heaven and earth, who helps us find enlightenment. Wow. He governs the golden ray, the silver violet flame of self transformation, sacred geometry, and the 7 cosmic rays of creation. Wow. Okay. So his aura is all the colors of the rainbow. And this is all about spiritual alchemy. And this is what this relationship, this is what this love connection has done to you that has found your way here. It has literally transformed you from the inside out. Literally. Such a beautiful card. Oh my gosh, it just feels so divine. I am so happy you find your way here. So here we have so within, and then we're going to grab the third card. Okay, we're going to go ahead. Let's go in order. I think it'll be more fun. Okay, so as above, so your higher self is telling you this relationship has brought you to your knees in a lot of ways. To your knees in a lot of ways. Hey, Billy, what's up? I'm so happy that you're here. It has taken faith, surrender, patience, and now it's like this watching of the magic. It's like this knowing. It's like this knowing of what will be, but it's at the same point in time, it's still being constructed, okay? Which is your higher self coming in to be patient. You have done your work, but in a lot of ways, your divine counterpart is still doing theirs, okay? And how you react. Now, remember, those of you that found your way here, those of you that resonate, you are the spiritual alchemist. And so, the biggest message I'm getting right now is you know better how to hold the vibration. And as the angels are teaching us, you teach others. And through your example, through your own know how, through your experience, okay, through your experience, how to hold that vibration and to remember that others are on their own journey. So it's like kind of like pull back and really remember that we are each on our own journey. Okay. So as within, we've got the other archangels. So we're going to do a little bit, we're going to do 4 shuffles here to really kind of find out the messages from the animals. Wow, we just had the hammerhead shark. Okay. So it's like there's this magnetism, there's this sixth sense between the two of you. And it's just like you just know it's meant to be. Lead a powerful and peaceful warrior. Another message about it's not about what you're seeing, it's about picking up on that sixth sense, really trusting your voice and your gut. As we move into the antelope is the animal wisdom, as I mentioned, and as we move into that, it's all about keeping your ears up. Look at that, keeping your ears up and knowing who you are, knowing who you are. Now, this is a good representation of many of you that found your way here of who you were, but this is who you authentically are. Okay, you've been loyal to yourself. And there's also this, as I see this in the sun, in a lot of ways, this is how your divine masculine, your divine counterpart, sees themselves. They see themselves a little tattered. They've taken action after action. They have been through it, but what's really challenging is they've been through it in a different way. And so this is where this collaboration, this love connection, this new structure is going to be built on, and how it's going to influence so many other people is this collaboration between the two of you. Okay. So the dog is be disciplined in your home and your community life. Be disciplined in your home and community life. And I mean, I'm just looking at this picture, and it's like in this relationship, one just feels so tattered, so exhausted, and the other one is just really holding that vibration. And I feel like this is you. So just really keep in mind that your divine counterpart is really still alchemizing, right? It's still in a lot of ways a duality, really. And what I'm seeing more than anything, okay, for those of you that are going to resonate, what I see more than anything is that your divine masculine has been attached to an inauthentic feminine. And this is coming across. These are the people that are finding their way here right now. And so I'm just going to go with it. It's like this is what's led to this tattered, it's like your divine counterpart is just like cannot seem, well, both of you cannot seem to like really find that common ground. It's been something, like I said, but this is the time where alignment's coming together. This is the time to see each other in your true light. This is coming to the light, literally, literally. And look at the ascension, okay? So as above, your higher self, as within, your feelings, your emotions, and your desires. And we getting the dog. It's all about, there's this loyalty. In a lot of ways, you're not really sure why, because sometimes dogs can kind of go at it, right? But it's like at the same point in time, you just know what you know. And it's like you're going to resonate with this. This is confirmation for you. You just know that this person is meant for you. And it's like, but at the same point in time, do you see the boundary? There's a boundary, and that's because you've done the healing. And you cannot lower yourself, okay? As they're coming into the light and triggers are rising above, things are coming up to be released. You need to keep that boundary around yourself. You need to be loyal and heart-centered yourself. You need to, not allow yourself to get ruffled up. Okay. Remember to be your own best companion to you. So it's not about lowering your standards. It's about finding a way to meet in the middle, which is best for both. But I'm getting that one of you still has some healing to do. Okay. It's just really beautiful. And in a lot of ways, I'm see this like coming in here, all this inside the sun here. I'm feeling like it's coming from you. As you have stepped into your authenticity, you're literally paving the way for that divine counterpart. Okay. Live according to your divine essence. This has been, this is for you divine feminines. I just know it. You divine feminines, you have been through it. We're going through stages here, okay? The moon cycle's been leading us to our north, leading us to our North Star, right? Leading us in the direction. Like I saw this right here, and it's like we're being led in a direction and we're growing into and evolving as we go. Notice look at the trident here, okay? The sacral waters. The moon cycle is definitely affecting you, divine feminines, okay? And it's triggering you in a lot of ways. It's testing you, and you're growing and evolving. And especially right now, living according to your divine essence. This is all about, we've got the king cobra in the middle. And the king cobra is all about, like, I'm getting that, like, gotta play the song to get it to rise, right? And so this was kind of like a part of you that you kept hidden and would only rise at times. But then you grew into your own skin and you really started to find yourself, right? But at the same point in time, it's like here we have a growth even happening even more, okay? Wow. This is just really talking to me. And what I'm feeling here, I said it's the moon, but it's actually Neptune, which moves at a pace, I think it's like 14 years. So this can really fashion. I mean, this really is bringing together the relationship. This has been going on for a while, and it's been up and down. And sometimes we get tousled in the waves, but at the same point in time, if you really look at all the challenges, you're going to see this message with the antelope. The challenges, there's always a gift, and that gift is growth. That gift is also the wisdom, right? The wisdom. And so it's looking like that was what's been pulling you here. And I'm definitely feeling, I'm seeing the angels in the blue, getting that solar plexus, getting you into, so it's like stepping into that confidence, right? So here I have on the left, the divine feminine, as we've been rising, okay? Because we're both rising. It's all been about authenticity, going towards the and I think this is called the dog. I just heard dog star in my mind. Wow. And then on the right hand side, it's this Atlantean. I'm really feeling this Atlantean, but you've been feeling the surge divine feminines and you divine masculines. You have really had a rough time. It's like you just can't seem to get yourself out of the spiral of the waves, okay? But you are aligning to your north divine masculine. So hang in there. This is just the cycle, okay? It's like definitely pinpointing that Neptune. Take a look at where Neptune is in your chart. I think it'll benefit you. Okay, and here we go, our fourth one. We've got the wolf. Here's the moon cycle. Here's the teacher. This is the spiritual alchemy. Okay, this is what our higher self is reminding us. This is our feelings, our emotions, and desires. It's like we want to call out. We want to be part of something bigger than ourselves. And this is what's coming. In a lot of ways, those of you that found your way here, you're the lone wolf. And the lone wolf gets really confused out there. It could be one of two things. You either get kicked out because of your behavior, and that's not what I'm reading here, or you go on your own way. You go on your own way to find your people, to find your crew. Okay, and this is what I'm feeling. And I'm definitely feeling this teacher. Okay, and the ascendant. Be independent, but work together, okay? Be independent, but work together. So it's like your divine counterpart is watching you do your thing. And just by doing your thing, they are learning from you. And at the same point in time, this is bubbling up your mission here, okay? This is all about this coming together, the spiritual alchemists, the teachers. I swear to God, I'm going to kill my husband. I love him dearly, but he is always making noise in the background. He did it. This is my take two. This is take two video. I love you, babe.
Hi, everybody.
Get out of here. Okay. So if you need to howl out the moon, if you need to collaborate, howl out, give a call out to your guides, your angels. The universe here is to support this relationship because honestly, you guys are part of the next, I'm really feeling that you are part of the next generation of teachers, okay? All right, we've got something huge to offer. All right, so your feelings, emotions, and desires. Be relaxed and independent. Wow. Just take this in for a moment. Just take this in for just a moment. I'm feeling this so much because this cat, which is representing you that found your way here, look at how we're looking off to the right, waiting for that masculine energy that's risen, waiting for it to come to the light, holding the vibration. Cats are known to be able to travel in between dimensions. They're very healing. If cats, just having a cat around increases the vibration automatically. So it's like, this is really telling me, those of you that found your way, I feel like you're going to be mostly divine feminine. But hey, this is not necessarily a masculine girl thing. You are the receivers. You wait for inspired action. And this is like, look at this. This is an infinite, this is this caduceus, right? This is like, do you see this here? Here is the red. I need to turn it around. It's like the red gem and the green. But what I'm seeing here is this is a meeting between your root chakra and your heart chakra. And it's like this inverse is really what this relationship is about. It's about, in a lot of ways, you have felt unsafe. a lot of ways not secure, but going in through the heart and having this heart awakening and going down to really stabilize that, to do your healing, has radiated around you. And cats are known to have 9 lives, so I'm just feeling this huge healing that you have done, and you're awaiting for that divine counterpart to come together. So your feelings, emotions, and desires are really about holding the vibration and the frequency as you await for this alignment, okay? Keeping yourself, you know, keeping yourself in that vibration that you want to create. It's truly, really beautiful. I love that we have the infinity symbol coming together, really keeping yourself rooted, okay? For those that like Billy and I know, not everybody knows, but keeping yourself in what we call our infinite pillar of light, really keeping yourself grounded in Mother Earth and to source above, and really keeping that at our heart center, keeping yourself grounded, okay? Not getting up here, not going up into your head, now going up into this masculine energy where you're just running around, okay? This is all about waiting to take the action, all right? And then what do I see here? Look at this. I see that Orion again. Now, I saw this earlier, and this is on the right side. This is the hunter, okay? So he's like the divine masculine. He is hunting. He's hunting for what? Himself, his authenticity. Wow. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to so without external influences to consider. There's that root chakra. Okay, so we've got the number 8. We just talked about staying in your infinite pillar of light, keeping yourself rooted, making sure, because this has been blinded. You've been blinded. Also, I see all this jasmine, right? The scent in the air, really jumping into your senses, really pulling back and allowing yourself to be restored, rejuvenated. Okay, and it's like, yes, it's like the sun is rising here, but at the same point in time, it's all about keeping yourself cloaked. It's all about keeping yourself turned from that you don't want to see. Do you see what I'm trying to say? I need to turn around. She's leading the way, but her eyes, she's leading the way for that divine masculine. This is what I'm feeling. Look at the dragons, okay? This is all about that sacral chakra, the root chakra, all the lower chakras really coming in. You've built this bridge. This is what I'm seeing here. A bridge has been built. You've got the lantern lit. It's diving into your senses and really being patient and waiting as the other does their healing. So external influences. I feel like there's something here. Let's go ahead and get this. And from the cat too. Let's go back to the cat. Let's back up to the cat real quick. All right. Okay, here's the guidance. When you receive this card, you're reminded that everything you need to know is already within you. Yeah. Take the time to let yourself relax and surrender to the divine in order to access your innate wisdom and knowing. It's just really the better words of what I was trying to say. Okay. Then be aware that you'll be raising your frequency as well as all of those around you. Wow. When you're centered and calm, Archangel Raphael connects you with your psychic and spiritual awareness. You spread peace, love, and healing. Being centered in yourself confers protection on you, your home, and your loved ones. The universe is watching you. It enables the angelic realms to bring you your heart's desire. You're being invited to be courageous and independent to do what's right for you. Remember that if something is for your highest good, it is for the highest good for those around you as well. Okay? So that's really kind of what we were saying. I just wanted to add the better words. Let's go ahead and see what Archangel Haniel has to say. One of the 12 major archangels. Okay. And being associated here with the red ray, I believe. Hold on, this book is a little confusing sometimes. Okay. Okay. So, passion and poise. I love this because we actually use this in the animal wisdom. Haniel means glory of God, the grace of God. And this is the message. The spark of vitality within you is being restored, giving you the courage to express yourself with real grace. Whatever you do it from the heart with great passion. Wow. Archangel Haniel urges us to follow our inner guidance so that we can make our heart sing. So that we can make our heart sing. And this is what's to lead you in the direction as you feel blinded, okay? Because even though this is coming together and it's meant to be, we're still not there, okay? We've walked through that new portal, remember, of the new year, but we're still walking the bridge. We're still moving over the bridge. We don't have the full picture yet, okay? So instead of relying on what you see, allow yourself to be restored and really slow things down. Smell the senses around you. Really taste the food. Really feel the warm blanket or a sweater for those of you in the cold, or really feel the water when you run it over your hands or when you dive in, okay? Really sink into those senses to allow yourself to be restored, to allow that feminine energy, because the divine feminine and the divine masculine have both been going through major, major, major transformations, okay? And so it's really important to keep that in mind. This is all about the diamond in the rough. It has been really, really, really tough. But finding your own authenticity, finding your truth on both sides is what's really going to build this love connection into something stable that you can grow upon. Okay. And that's like in the picture that I chose. It's like this, the structure is the framework, but the whole idea is to get the growth. Okay. And that is not just one sided. Okay. And I'm seeing that in that picture that I posted. It's like the growth for the feminine, but we also need that to be matched on the other side. Okay. So just continue to follow external influences to consider. Yeah. It's like this needs to be two sided, really, and it needs to be built on love. If it's built on fear, if it's built on doubt, we're really not going to see a strong structure. Okay. So below, what's hidden and coming to the light? What's hidden and coming to the light? I'm just like blown away because we just got this the other day, and this is just a power card. And what's what's being hidden and coming to the light is we just went through the year of the tiger. This is the Chinese. It's totally reminding me of the Chinese New Year, the year of the tiger, the year of the emotional mastery. Walking this bridge, you see the bridge, and it's like we've gone through this new portal. We found this new vibration, and we're going to continue this walk no matter what. Accept your magnificence. Archangel Raphael is really in this reading with us big time. So, excuse me, if you're having any difficulty, you want to call upon Archangel Raphael. He also popped up in the other deck. This is really about keeping yourself centered, really keeping yourself grounded, keeping your feet on the ground, okay? Every single one, it's like on the ground, because there's so much more happening, okay? And it's like this alchemy, it's a process. It's a process. All right, we're going to read this. We're going to read a little bit about this. What's hidden and coming to the light? Well, tigers, a lot of people don't know. They when they think about tigers, they don't really think about how much the tiger really loves to swim in water. And this is that emotional mastery, but they don't sink. They don't sink. They float on top, okay? So this is all about What's being hidden from you is to really not allow yourself to sink into those emotions. The moment that starts to happen, let's call our power back to us, okay? Call your power back. Let's be on the highest timeline and really continue to walk forward in your authenticity, no matter what's going on around you, okay? And that is easier said than done sometimes, especially in this divine relationship. Now, some people call this the twin flame. I'm just going to tell you what the angels have shared with me. We have several twin flames, okay? And in fact, I've been shown a 13 chakra system is really what is our communication system. And these are different timelines. And we have a of twin flame. We have a lesson that we go through with a soulmate on every single level, so to speak. These are people in your lives. But what we're talking here about, the 2 and 2, we're actually talking about this divine counterpart. We're talking about the earth chakra, the lowest of the low. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. What I'm saying is this is your first incarnation. This was the two of you were split, so to speak. Okay. And it was all done for us. So don't think it was done not for us, but there's this coming together now at this point in time where we are, this coming together to unlock. It's like this coming together, like in that twin picture that we saw. It's this coming together to unlock the alchemy, unlock the wisdom, okay, that you came with. And these are the lessons that we walk. Now, both the tiger and the cat, now notice we're getting the feline energy, and they both come from Orion, okay? So this is what we're getting. As within, as above, so below, all right, is 1 and 4. As above, so below. Okay, spiritual alchemy and emotional mastery, all right? As within, so without. Okay, as within, holding that vibration, staying heart-centered, as without. Continuing to walk the path and really getting that restoration and sinking into those senses. So, the tigers, they carry a lot of wisdom in their aura. Okay? And this is what we're seeing in the background. So, a lot of you have this in your aura. They're very powerful, spiritually, physically, and extremely psychic. Their sole mission is to watch over and guard the planet from lower energies approaching us. Their roars not only alert creatures to their boundaries, but send a warning into space. They raise the frequency in the area. No two tigers have the same pattern of stripes. Each one is unique. They are unusual in the feline kingdom for they learning to enjoy the water, that's what I was telling you, and even catch fish so that they can take this understanding back to Orion. So here's the guidance. The card comes in to remind you that you're unique, that you're magnificent, and everything that you have been through with this love connection, okay, with this structure that you're building within you and around you is all about that individuality, that personal thing that you bring forward, okay? This is all about tuning in psychically into a situation or the relationship that's troubling you, okay? And this is where I was telling you to get guidance, and I know I've done this. It's like it's really easy to allow our emotions to run rapid and to take us off course. But to be the true emotional master, we know it's not just us. It's working with our guides. It's working with the signs and the synchronicities. It's working with our inner knowing, right? Staying centered, staying balanced, taking one step at a time and not rushing too much. Trust your inner knowing to be present with you, the answers that you're seeking. Listen to your wisdom, literally saying what we just said, on how to handle this circumstance for the highest good. Tiger energy tells you to be prepared to act decisively with strength and power. However, you may not need to take action because you have the tiger in your energy field. Either people sense it or they respect it. The tiger card also advises you to expand your horizons, develop something new in your life, which you can learn to enjoy. And this is what is really helping that restoration, really taking the time to sink into your senses, really feel your way, right? So um, when you're doing this, so without, okay? As within, so without, as above, these two. Okay, I'm getting it screwed up. When you're really taking the time to do this, as within, so without, it's like this is what we're manifesting, okay? This is what we're manifesting while we're here. You guys are the emotional masters, and it's this relationship, it's this love connection that is really not only giving you all these stripes, but really allowed you to walk this path because of the experience that you have gotten. Now, let's see what's on bottom for both sides. We've got that wolf. That's what's going to allow you to be that emotional, that teacher, pay it forward. This is in a lot of ways why you've gone on your own way because you had to find your own way. You had to find your own path. But this is a coming together of finding those who will, I believe, will magnet. They're going to be attracted to you, and you're going to be creating your own posse. It's like you're calling out what you want. The moon cycle is really important. Make sure you work with it. Okay, we're going into our first new moon, which is all about intentions. So really think about, this Friday I think is the new moon. What do you want to see in the next 30 days as we go from the year of the tiger into the year of the rabbit? Okay, and the year of the rabbit is all about the fertility. It's all about the movement, right? And I love the synchronicity of this. Number 33. We have been getting it like cray cray. Diamond in the rough. It's an alignment, it's an initiation between, and this is what I've been learning, and what the angels are telling me, that this is an initiation between the sacral chakra and the higher heart chakra. This is all about forgiveness. This is all about seeing things in a different light. This is about unconditional love. And look at just draped in the gold, draped in the gold. And look at the animals here. Oh my goodness. Is that an antelope? It is. That is so crazy to me. We've got the lion and the eagle, and these are the animals, and maybe it's a bull, but I'm telling you, it looks like the antelope. I want to read about, I've never seen this card, so let's pull it up and look at the light. Okay, let's look further, okay, because when I'm looking backwards, look at the tidal wave. Look at the tidal wave and the lighthouse. Okay. And this is what I'm trying to say is this relationship, it's like, this is about so many things. The ship coming to shore, finding your way to each other. And it has been something. Okay. I can feel this with all certainty. And it's like, but the light is on. This is meant. This is meant to be. And look at the X. Oh my goodness. Look at the X. X marks the spot in the wave. Are you kidding me? This is that rune that we keep getting. Just got it on yesterday's daily or the day before. The X, the treasure. Oh my gosh. I am loving this card. Let's check it out. And look at the compass. The compass. Oh my goodness. It's like you've just been following, taking the steps, finding your way. But know that this is not just you, this is your divine counterpart. And in a lot of ways, you're supporting one another. Oh my goodness. Let's find out. Number 33. That has just been coming up like crazy. Like crazy. Illumination. Kubiel is a powerful archangel. He's representing cherubs. Cherubs actually have 4 faces. Oh, that's what this is. that of the lion, an eagle, an ox, and the human, which point to the four directions, which point to the new structure, which point to the number four. Wow. The name cherub means wisdom, and that is the total focus of this week. I love how this is all kind of coming together, at least in my mind. I hope it's resonating with you. Kubal's name means the flames which dance around the throne of God. His message: do not delay. The time has come to share your light. Be unafraid to speak your truth, for there are many who will benefit from your message. So, those of you that found your way here, you have been through it. You have gone through it, but you have been through it. And I was telling you, it's been something, and it's within you and also around you. But you, my friends, those of you that found your way here, you have a special message to share. I know the one that I'm supposed to share. You'll be hearing that from me soon. But this guy, oh my gosh, I'm trying to there's a lot here, so I'm trying to kind of like tell you a little bit more. Like a cosmic lighthouse, he calls forth peace and the light that he sends out in all directions. He uses his flame to ignite the highest heights of wisdom and knowledge within us, and he is here to help everyone on the planet to awaken and to ascend. And I love that this is on bottom, because to me, this talks about your journey. It really does. This talks about your journey. And those of you that have found your way here, okay, what I'm feeling is that the divine has been guiding you. It has been your lighthouse. You've been really divine feminines. You've been in this tidal wave. Your waters have been something. And that's because I mentioned that your divine your counterpart has been aligned inauthentically to a divine masculine or feminine. But I feel that you, my friends, divine masculines, divine feminines, have been aligned with an inauthentic divine masculine. And this is why you have all this experience to come forth, because you have truly walked the walk of the gods, of the gods. Okay, so I hope this speaks volume to you. This was the initiation. You're working with ascended masters, you're working with the angels, you've been walking the path. Okay, and of course, much of it blinded. This is the time to come into that alchemy. And those of you that resonate with a 33-year cycle, you've got to check out one of the dailies I just did that was just so super uber duper powerful. Check it out. So if you were somewhere 33 years ago, it won't resonate with all of you, but when you find this, it may. Whenever you find this, it's a timeless reading. 33 years ago, where were you? I know where I was, and I understand that what this card is saying, which is why it's resonating so much. So, wow. So the angels are just really telling you, be patient, keep walking, keep learning, but know that we're still walking on this bridge. There's still some more coming together. Hold the vibration, okay? As within, so without, as above, so below. You've got this. You've got this. You are the spiritual teachers. So everything that you're doing to overcome the obstacles, you're going to be helping somebody else do the same. I feel it with so much certainty. I hope this message resonates with you. Went a little long on the daily, but just got to go with the flow. We'll talk to you soon. Wow. Bye, guys. We'll see you tomorrow we'll see you tomorrow on the daily. And then Wednesday is Spark of Wisdom, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Check out the message from the antelope I posted on the community board. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Bye. All right.